Hello. This is going to be just a quick one. I'm quite late to this party as it is, I think, but I just want to quickly chuck my opinion in here and just talk a bit about the recent chat GPT thing. TLDR, basically, no, it's not going to take your job, but I'm going to go a bit more into why I think that and maybe the sort of conclusions people are drawing and sort of go over why I think it's a bit silly and it's kind of nonsense, really, that people are drawing these conclusions so soon. Yes, it's a great tool. I've had a little play around with it and things, and yeah, it's a great tool, and the amount that AI has come on in recent years is amazing. It's fascinating to see what it can do, and it'll be a great tool. Absolutely, I've no doubt that it'll be an amazing tool to use for a wide number of applications, not just for devs, for coding help or anything like that. But it's not going to be replacing jobs anytime soon, if ever, for a couple of big reasons, really. First of all, a more sort of present reason, an issue with it as it stands. It's not always correct. It doesn't mean, because AI doesn't mean it's always correct. It's actually quite often wrong, and that's been proven. It quite often gives out incorrect information, either incorrect or outdated or deprecated information, basically, when it comes to code. So basically, Stack Overflow actually has banned the use of it for given answers. People have been given so many incorrect answers using it that they've actually banned it, or they say they've banned it. They will probably suspend anyone who is suspected of using an answer given by GPT. So basically, the summary of that is it's not quite there yet. Like it is very impressive, the kind of stuff that it spits out, but ultimately it's not going to give you an entire solution to something like very, very niche and specific. It's quite good at just giving you the answers to all your sort of top 100 sort of popular data structures, algos questions, It's good at that, obviously. That's common knowledge at this point. You can find that stuff on Google anyway. But when it comes to really specific information about certain things, if you're trying to get it to do a really specific thing with a particular library, for example, quite often it will leave important things out. Like it might not import certain things. It might use sort of like deprecated methods and things like that. It really just depends. It's not going to be replacing people, basically. For that reason alone, simply can't be relied on to write sort of robust code and modern code. The sort of more long-term reason why I think it's not going to be a problem is the fact that software engineering, software developing jobs, other jobs as well, but jobs in tech in general, but software engineering in particular, there's more to coding than just there's more to software engineering than just coding. Even. It's like 10% of the job. There's a lot more that goes into it, like how projects are planned and designed, like architecture of the infrastructure and things like that. There's a ton of stuff, like solutions to things. Like sometimes it's not just like a black and white correct and wrong answer, it sometimes takes a bit of human engineering. It takes a bit of common sense and what makes the most sense for the thing that you're doing. And you can't really rely on AI to make that decision for you. It kind of just comes down to context and common sense, as I said, and just whatever intuitively makes sense for the situation, which an AI doesn't have context of. That and the communication side of it and being able to communicate with a team and things, that's all something that an AI can't do and probably won't ever be able to do as well as a human can. There is very much a human element to these jobs. We're not just code monkeys, So Anyway, that's my quick take. Basically, if you have opposing views, or if you want to add to that, then by all means leave a comment and let's discuss. Let's yeah. It's an absolutely fascinating tool, and I would love to use it a bit more and talk a bit more about sort of the upside, the good things about it as well. I just think it's a bit silly, like people sort of claiming that it's going to start stealing people's jobs and things.
They took our job! They took our job! They took your job! They took our job! They took your job! They took your job!
People really like to sensationalize things, I think. So, anyway, like, subscribe, comment, and tell me about your opinions. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.